Hello, this is Old Buck Dave introducing a special Two Old Bucks episode. This is actually an extra special episode because it's the first time I was able to get together with my grandsons from Nashville in a long time. These would be 7-year-old Gabriel, also known as Officer Steve and Commander Nash, and 4-year-old Grayson, also known as Commander James. Both are big-time crime fighters with vivid imaginations. We all got together for a spring break week in Florida here, observing all the CDC protocols. You will hear them refer to me as OT. I was OT before I was Old Buck Dave. OT stands for Old Timer. What can I say? Hey, listen, there's no extra charge for this special episode. I hope you enjoy listening to it as much as we did recording it. And I hope Gabe and Grayson play it again in 60 years. We'll see what happens, folks. Okay, hey, this is OT here with... Who am I with? Who's visiting me today?
Commander Nash.
Commander Nash. How are you today, Commander Nash?
Good.
What's going on today, Commander Nash?
Well, there is a lot of crime for no reason.
No reason. Close to your mouth.
There's a reason they're trying to steal stuff and do something bad.
So who takes care of the bad guys? Who chases them and puts them in jail?
I do.
You do.
Well, Commander Nash is my nickname. Steve is my real name.
Steve is your real name. Oh, okay, Steve. Good talking to you. So what else is going on in the world of the good guys and bad guys, Steve?
Well, we are also doing...
Are you working today, Steve, or are you on vacation in Florida?
I'm on vacation in Florida.
Oh, tell me what you did on vacation here so far, Steve.
I went swimming at the beach. I went swimming in a pool back there. Back to the crime talk.
Back to crime talk. Let's do some better. The microphone.
So since they were invading, we had to get... They were going in submarines and drilling.
Submarines? Ooh.
Yeah, and then they got these big drills out of the submarines when they were close to land and started drilling through.
Drilling tunnels.
Yeah, and then they just prop up, and then they just and go out at the top of the land without noticing. Start firing.
Then they cause a lot of trouble.
Yeah. The police come.
Who do the police call?
The police call Steve.
Steve. Are you Detective Steve or Officer Steve? Keep it
I'm
by your
more
mouth.
like a half ninja, half superhero.
Half ninja, half superhero. Wow, that's a pretty scary combination. I bet the bad guys are afraid of you when that happens.
They're not really.
They're not afraid of you?
Some of them are.
What about the guys in the haunted house? Any bad guys in there?
I don't know why they're building haunted houses. The bad guys are building haunted houses and dressing up, trying to scare me. I just pull off their masks.
You're not afraid of them?
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's great. That's
And
great, Steve.
then they start throwing grenades. I
You swat them
hold
aside?
my hand up and catch them and throw them back when they're about to explode.
Nice. So you're saving the good guys. You're protecting them.
And then I go in the basement. To set a trap.
Yeah.
They go in the basement. They chase me down. Then I hide and get up. They look around in the basement. Then suddenly I shut the door, lock it, and let a bomb in, let a bomb in the haunted house, and then run away.
That's a good.
And then they're trapped.
They
and then they can't get out
They
until
can't.
the bomb explodes.
Ouch! Then what happens? Then they're French fries.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then there's always guards. I chop down trees onto their vehicles, but so all they could do is run. When I get into my armory robot, and then rocket away with its rocket thrusters.
Oh, yeah. That'll get you out of there.
then the bad guys shoot cannons, and I have to call the Navy.
Wow, you get the Navy involved.
The Navy jets.
The Navy. What are the Navy jets that you like to fly? FA-18.
FA-18. I think that's an Air Force jet, not Navy.
Is it? Okay.
So then they start throwing spiked torches, and then I get my secret grenade guns, and they're machine guns, and
okay.
And they shoot back at them.
Well, what are you going to have for dinner tonight? That's what I want to know.
I might have convinced Abba that we might have had grouper. But just maybe.
This might be a chicken night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably chicken.
That'll be good. That'll be good. Anything else you want to say to the fans out there?
Well,
Steve?
Back to the crime talk.
Back to the crime talk. So are you Steve or Commander Nash right now?
Both.
Both? Okay.
I'd prefer Steve.
All right, we'll call you Steve.
So, then I rocket away and tell Commander James, and then they try wrapping me up in cables, but
does that work?
Try wrapping my armor up in cables, like it looks like a ninja. But I am like right in the head of it, like in the head eyes.
Head eyes, okay.
So like right here.
Yeah.
And then I get my arms and the arms of the robot, and I push the button, and the arms go backward, and the cable shoots out with a spiky ball at the end.
Ouch! I'll bet that slows them down, doesn't it?
Then they start running in the opposite direction. But then my bomb goes off and the haunted house explodes, so they have no shelter.
No, they're done. No place to hide anymore, is it?
And digging a hole would take too long, I'd see and find them.
Okay, then what happens? You get the police force out to put them in jail?
I get the police force. Half of the force is too scared to fight.
Oh, so you get the brave half.
And I get so many calls from the police saying cars are going too fast.
Oh yeah.
But it's actually just all detectives. They're actually just all detectives disguised like regular people.
I see.
So that's why they're going
that makes
so fast.
sense.
And then I just say that back to them. And then more police calling and saying the same thing. I say it back to them. Then I shut down my radio so I can't get any more calls.
Okay.
And then the bad guys start getting into jets and start rocketing after me.
Wow, do you get in the Blackbird then? So you can get faster?
I think I should abandon my robot, but why would I? I changed to the opposite mind. I would attack.
Okay.
So attacking is more better than running, because if you attack, you get rid of them more quickly. Running, they just stay forever and scare you.
Okay. Well, you know what we're going to do now, Steve? We're going to take a break. All right, we're gonna take a little break here, and then maybe we'll listen to our recording, see how good we sound.
Yeah.
All right. So this is OT signing off, and who else is signing off?
Steve.
Steve. So long, Steve. Thanks for the great interview. Talk to you later. Bye. Hello, everybody. This is OT here with another special guest. My special guest today is Grayson James. He's a pretty famous guy in the Nashville area, and he's here to talk to us about some things that are going on. So how are you today, Mr. Grayson?
Good.
Well, tell me something about what you've been doing lately. Have you done any camping or?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Well, I camped out in a cabin. I slept on the top, and brother slept on the top. In OT and my dad slept on the bottom bunks.
Oh, so who had the best bunks? Who had the best?
Me and Gabe.
What did you do up in your bunks? Did you see anything or?
Watch TV.
Okay. You watch TV?
Yes.
Did you see, what did you see on the TV? Scooby or?
We watched a movie on it and Scooby.
Wow, I bet that was fun. What else did you do when you were at the cabin?
Fished.
Yeah.
Didn't catch any fish.
Didn't catch any fish, okay. What else?
Well.
What did you do at night?
Watched a movie.
Before that? Did you do anything outside at night?
Roast marshmallows.
Oh, what did you make?
Marshmallows.
S'mores? Was it s'mores?
S'mores.
And who was taking care of the fire pit?
OT.
And who was his helper?
Me.
Boy, and you did a fine job too. I want everybody out there to know that. You were an excellent fire master. It was very safe. What about breakfast? Breakfast the next morning.
We went to a cafe and me and my brother,
What did you have?
I had a blueberry muffin and orange juice, and Gabe had a banana nut muffin with butter and orange juice.
Wow. So what did you do after breakfast? Then you packed up, huh?
Yes. And then we left.
Then you left. And what did you do yesterday? I think you had a pretty busy day yesterday, didn't you? Didn't you go out to lunch with somebody?
Yeah, Uncle Tim.
Uncle Timmy came, right, yeah. Well, let's change the subject a little bit. Tell me about kind of the art that you do, the artwork you do.
Well, I made some art for Uncle Tim when we went out for lunch with him the next day.
What other art did you make? I think you brought some art to Florida with you, didn't you?
Yes.
What kind of art was that?
So I made a beach picture.
Mm-hmm.
And a picture of animals in line and where they were walking.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all.
That's all, huh? I remember you gave one to me, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
What did you write on that one?
I love you, OT.
Yes, you did. I loved that. That was so nice of you to write that. I appreciated that. So what else do you think you're going to be doing down here?
Well, I also wrote for Abba, I love you, Abba.
Yes, and she really liked that one too. So when you go back to school, what are you going to do in school?
OT?
Yeah.
When will I get to talk about the robbery?
Let's talk about the robbery right now. That'd be more interesting. Tell me about the robbery.
Well, 2 robbers were trying to rob the Nashville Art Museum.
That's a problem.
And as they got closer, 2 police fell down from helicopters and hitting them down, and they bonked their heads on rocks.
Whoa! Wow!
And then the police pulled out balloons and started smacking them in the faces with the balloons.
Oh boy, nothing worse than getting smacked in the face with a balloon. That's what I always say. Wow. And then what happened?
They picked up broken projectors and threw them at the robbers.
Broken projectors?
Yeah.
Wow. Were these projectors left over from the old days?
Yeah.
What kind of projectors were they?
Projectors that projected words, like...
Projectors that projected words. Yeah. Okay, I should have known that. And then what? Did they take them to jail, or did they...
And they poofed up Halloween decorations with air and lifted them up and threw them at the robbers.
Wow.
Bonking them in the head, falling. And the robbers crashed down to the ground.
Oh, boy. So that was kind of the end of the robbers, huh?
But then they stunned the robbers.
Stunned them?
No, when the robbers hit the ground, they somersaulted over and kept somersaulting, and the police stunned them while they were somersaulting because they were distracted.
Oh, they were distracted. Okay.
And then they put their handcuffs on.
Yeah.
And took them away back into the helicopters. Got back to the police station. Threw them in jail.
Mm-hmm. And that was that, huh?
Yeah.
Phew, that's a pretty good story. Was your friend Officer Steve involved in any of this?
Well, he's in the same room we are in.
So what about this other guy that I've heard of, Commander James? Can you tell me a little bit about Commander James?
I am him.
Oh, you're Commander James.
Yes.
Well, tell me a little bit more about your Commander James life.
Well, I live on the 3rd floor.
Uh-huh. Keep your mic by your mouth.
And Steve lives on the top.
Officer Steve.
Yeah, Officer Steve.
Okay.
And Andrew's in between Steve and me. I'm on the lower side of him. He's on the top.
Ah, I see. So you keep an eye on everybody there.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you want to tell us? What about Florida? So do you think you like it in Florida?
Yeah. There's a pool outside.
Boy, you get lots of swimming in that pool.
A lot of playgrounds around.
Yeah. What's your favorite swimming in the pool?
Jumping, swimming across.
Oh, yeah. You're getting pretty good at that. You do some good cannonballs, too, as I recall.
Yeah. And I made up the Naked Boy dance.
The Naked Boy dance. You did make up the Naked Boy dance. Yeah. It's
and the robot jump.
Yeah, it's a good thing we're on audio, not video here, because that Naked Boy dance is pretty special. What else?
Well, also when I'm in the pool, I like doing squirt gun fights.
Mm-hmm.
And playing the tuba, putting water in the tuba, and squirting it out at Gabe.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I also like using my water gun to squirt the flowers.
Oh, yeah.
And the plant.
Flowers like that, yeah. They like that a lot. So anything else you want to tell all our listeners here before we go?
Well, there has been another robbery.
Oh, no. Well, maybe we'll save the next robbery for the next podcast. What do you think? Okay. All right. We're going to sign off now. So this is OT, and you are, what's your name?
Commander James.
Commander James. Okay. Bye-bye, Commander James. Thanks for the interview. It was a great interview.